I'm going with guys that maybe you guys as fans do not know unless you're hardcore. And that's Alvaro Cepero and Loco Torre. These guys were amazing the entire week.
Where did they come from?
They came out of nowhere. They played amazing paddle this week. We were so high on Libec and Garrido for some reason.
I was super high.
Yeah, you were super high on them. We were high on them. We thought they're actually going to be better than Dineno and Teo. But guess what? Cepero and Torre decided, hey, we're going to ruin this party. We're going to ruin the start of this friendship. They were down a set 6-1 and were down to break in the second set in that match. Came back to win it in really iconic fashion. I was watching these guys play. They were making no mistakes in that match. And then after that, they go on against Karburger, which you could argue is the second best team on tour. The second best team on tour. They took them to the brinks. And they had a chance. They were down. They were up in that final set. And they just, in that second set, by the way, they came up, they won, and then in that iconic tiebreak, and in that final set, you're like, maybe it's their chance. But no, it wasn't their moment. But they took the second best team, in my opinion, to the absolute brinks. 7-5 in the final set. Iconic matches, iconic run. I love to see teams that don't get the spotlight make amazing runs like these. This was the team. They didn't go far, huh? They made it to the round of 16, but they actually caught my eye, and they are my biggest winners of the week. What they did this week, Cepero, by the way, no one wanted a piece of him in that match against Karburger. Not Elsberger, not Cardona. They're like, hey, Torre, we're coming to you. Cepero was picking up everything. A defensive masterclass, an IQ masterclass, a tactical masterclass. Cepero and Torre. I love this team, and I loved what they did this week. My biggest winners of the week.
¡Vamos, vamos, vamos!